Did you believe in them? All the choices you made, did you make them again?
Hey, what's going on, lads and lassies? Scottishman here, and today we're going over this gun that I got in the box of awesomeness back in June. This is the EMG Helios. I'm just looking at it, standby. EMG Helios Knights Armament SR-16E Model 2. The one that I got in the box of awesomeness. This is approximately $205 on the site right now. I may price this out at $150 because honestly I don't like selling guns, and this is brand spanking new. But as you can see, it's got some nice markings here. You got the Stoner rifle, a trademark right here, engraved in, and it's made of a nice mixture of composite plastic and other stuff. Got an orange tip on here, which is also rubberized. You can easily take off with negative threads, 14mm negative threads, and the stock is a crane stock that is collapsible. Well, it's a simple buffer tube. It's a little more stable than your butterfly stocks that you normally have, and that's made by Amoeba. I don't know if you can see that too well. It boasts a single infrared auto switch. I don't think it's programmable based off what I was reading. On the other side, it's not an ambidextrous for the most part. Collapsible here. You pull the bolt back as you normally would, and it exposes the again, very difficult to see because of the lighting probably, but this is the hop up right here, which you can utilize and change as you so be it. And then that closes for compatibility there. So as far as sights go, this gun comes with the two front sights, flip up sights here, and it's got lock railings here. You have sling points here, here, and then one on the other side here, and gain access to the motor. You're going to want to go right here, use a flat head, and you also have to have two Phillips heads here. So to gain access to the battery, what you need to do is you need to have an Allen wrench about this size. I think it's close to 2mm. And what you want to do is you want to go to the stock. What you want to do with the stock? What you want to do here is take the Allen key and just twist it out. It's kind of a pain in the arse, especially when you're in the field and you're trying to do a battery change. So if you're playing a Milsim, this is not something I would necessarily recommend to you to buy, just because it's not the greatest. Okay, now that we've got the hatchback opened here, we pull this little tab out, and it's a Tamiya cord here that we can use. What I'm going to be using today is a Tattoo 9.6 volt. And let's just hook it up for shites and giggles here. Let's switch that on to a single. Kind of loud, but it's coming from the sound and everything is amplified through the grip here, which I'm not a huge fan of. Typically you hear it here or up here, but I'm not a huge fan of the grips here that have the engine and everything in them, which that's not a good idea if you're going to be playing out in the field. But in any case, let's go and take a test over to see how the FPS is now that we've gone and done this. Alright, switching to semi, and here we go. Oh, bullets. Hey, what's going on, lads and lassies? Sorry about the interruption there. What you're seeing now on your screen is the specifics for the M4 or the SR-25, whatever the hell it's called. basically it's a piece of junk from what I've seen so far. But like I said, it's good for a starting out gun. If you're just getting into airsoft, it's a good gun to get into, to have as a starter and work from there. Obviously you can change the parts and all this other fun stuff, so it's easily upgradable for this gun. But I was having some major problems with the gun and the magazine's feeding. Also had a problem with the magazine that it was taking. That specific M4 that you saw in the video there only takes a certain type of M4 magazine. It's got to be a little bit wider than your typical mags that you would normally buy on like Amazon or Evic or Red Wolf Airsoft. Those are typical M4 mags. That one is more of like a SCAR mag in a way, if that makes sense. But I hope you lads and lasses enjoyed the video. Please leave a like rating if you did, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future here. I haven't been able to do a whole lot of videos because I've been working constantly every single day, and I haven't really had a whole lot of time to do stuff. But I guess you guys will see you in the next video, and I had a stroke there, but I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!